Hi, this is Julie with Three Sister Sundries. I am back today with another installment of the December Documented. Today I would like to make a divided pocket with a page protector. Now I've got a 12 by 12 just open page protector here, but I want to make a divided pocket. So I am going to cut this down to 6 by 8. First thing I'm going to do is trim down. It's going to be hard to see, but I'm going to trim down, and it doesn't fit very well in my trimmer, but okay. So there it is, trimmed off. I'm going to use that measurement to cut my 6 inches wide. And then, maybe I'll run that over twice. And then I'm going to cut this at 8 inches. Okay. I have got my fuse tool heating up. I've got my little fuse mat here. So I need my ruler. Now I wanted to make this so I could put, make this 2 3 by 4 pockets, and then the rest of it will just become a shaker. Okay, I think my fuse tool is hot enough now, so I am going to seal this side as close to the edge as I can get it. I'm going to have to do it in 2 passes because this page is longer than my ruler. And then I will seal off the bottom close to the edge also. Okay, I think we got it though. Okay. Now I'm going to just put this on my mat and right so that the sealed edge that I just did is on the other side of this line. That way I can measure over 3 inches and do a line here. And I'm going to do it a little bit to the left of that line. Okay, now before I seal my center one, I want to cut a line, but I don't want to cut it all the way through. Okay, I've got a scrap piece of chipboard. This is not as wide as my pocket, but okay, so I'm going to slide my chipboard down in there, and I am going to measure 4 inches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to make a cut. Let's see, I want to use my craft knife, and I can use this ruler. 1, 2, 3, 4. And make a cut. Now we have a new opening, and I can just take my my scissors and snip all the way to the fused edge. So this is not going to hold exactly a 3x4 because, you know, page protectors never are exactly, but it'll be pretty close because I've got room in between there. So now I'm going to take my fuse tool, and I think I'll turn this over so that I can turn it around this way. And then I'm going to fuse the bottom of this upper pocket. So lay this right above the cut and take my fuse tool from this fuse to that one. There we go. Okay, now I have 2 pockets there for pictures, and then I'm going to make a shaker out of this one, and then I'm going to fuse the top of that one. Now if you don't have a fuse tool, you can make all these seams with a sewing machine. Without a fuse tool or a sewing machine, I think you could probably use double-sided tape to put in there, but you'd have to get probably red line tape, something that's really strong. Now this is going to be double-sided for me, so I'm going to put paper, double-sided paper, in these two so I can put pictures on either side. So let's put that in before I make the shaker. So let's see, I don't think, oh yes, we are directional, so this is going to need to be my 4 inches this way. So this is from the 6-inch paper pad. So this will tell me how accurate I was sealing these. It's a bit tight. And it's a little bit long, so let's see. I think I'll turn this one this way. Yeah, they're both. Okay, I have all my sequins gathered around me. I have this little bowl to mix in, and I am going to wipe out my bowl with a dryer sheet. I am also going to swish this around in my pocket with a dowel. I'm just going to shove it down in there. Okay. Then I'm going to use this little bowl to mix my sequins. Now recently I found these beautiful glittery sequins at Michael's, and so I would like to use a few of those. Okay, let's put that in and see how full we're looking. I haven't got any beads in there, so I could put beads. I also was thinking I have a couple of the gumdrops that I stamped and colored, and I put a little bit of Wink of Stella on there so they're shimmery, and I thought maybe I could glue those back to back and put those in there. So let me glue those so that they can be drying. I don't want them wet at all when I put them in the shaker. So let's glue these two together. Okay, and I'll just set that right there to dry. And I'll put those in after I get all the other shaker bits in. Now this is going to be a very tight opening, so maybe I need kind of a funnel thing. There we go. That'll work. Okay, and we'll put that down in there and dump. Come on, little sequins, go in there. Oh, those red hexagons are extremely staticky. I think, you know what, that's pretty good. Okay, look at all those fun colors. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's put our little gumdrop in there. Oh, let's see if we can turn that around. That's going to shake around, I guess, so. Alright, I might want to color and do some more gumdrops. That is cute. Okay, I think that will be good. So I'm going to color and cut out some more gumdrops to put in here because I really like the way that's looking. So I will do that and be back, and we'll seal up that top and finish it up. I just thought I would show you how I color my images. I don't have Copic markers, and so I have laid down some color just roughly with my Prisma color pencils. The pink one, I do have 2 shades of pink, so I have laid down a lighter pink up here and a darker pink for the shading. For the red and green, I only have the one color that really works, so I just colored it darker at the bottom for shading and lighter at the top. And I have Gamsol. It's pure, 100% pure odorless mineral spirits. So if you can't find Gamsol by name, I will leave a link in the description box for the Gamsol though. It's from Inky Antics. And I have paper blenders that I use just to blend it in. So let me show you how I do it. The Gamsol has a little spongy dauber at the top, so I just soak it good with by tipping it over. And let's start with the pink one. And I just dip my blender in the Gamsol and just start rubbing it around, and see how nicely it blends. It just smooths it right out. And then we're going to go right into the lighter color and blend that all the way to the edge. I have another video of this coloring technique I can link in the description box also, so you can check out a little bit more detail. I'm going to get these cut out and be right back. Alright, I have a few more of my gumdrops colored and cut, and I added some Wink of Stella for some shimmer. And while I was away, I found a few more things. I have these little candy canes in red and white and some big gold stars and a few other little bits. If you don't have sequins and can't find any, these are like table scatter confetti type of things. So I always look in the party section when I'm looking, you know, in stores for sequins in particular. Anyway, I'm just gonna slip my little gumdrops in here with this. Well, I just wanted to shove those ones down there a little bit lower, so I'm going to put them in with this skewer so that they kind of go down without turning around. So anyway, there are my shaker bits. So let me get my fuse tool back over here and we'll just fuse up this top. And let's see, ruler right there. Make sure I get it fused well. I had to repair a hole down in the bottom. All my bits were falling out. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's give it a shake. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? The bits are probably gonna just go all over where I don't want them, but that's okay. Look how cute. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I should have put a number in there, huh? I think maybe I could put one like right here or even up at the top. And I also, before I put that in, I need to punch holes, so I need to put some washi tape. Let me move my fuse tool back out of the way. And let's see, washi tape. Let's see what will look cute with this. That would look pretty cute. Yeah, I need something a little bit wider, so I think we'll go with this. If I can find the end. There it is. I think this is Doodlebug washi. And since this goes all the way to the bottom right here, I'm just going to put my tape. It doesn't go all the way to the top up here, but I'm just going to make it look like it does. Just go all the way up there, trim it off, and then in those areas I will just stick it to itself. And this may show through, the design may show through the other side because it's pretty light tape, but I'm okay with that. Alright, let's see. Put the washi back. Oh my, isn't that cute? And then we'll just trim off our ends here. And then we will be able to punch some holes. And I will put a number on. Oh, love the shaker. So cute. I love the colors. Oh, that may or may not work in this with the plastic. Okay, got stuck in the hole punch. Let's see. These holes are not as big. It kind of partially cut the holes. I was hoping the washi tape would help cut the holes, but it didn't really. So we're going to use this, but the holes aren't as big as what the hole puncher was making. A trick that you could try to punch holes in this is put paper over it rather than washi. I know that works. Just fold a piece of paper over where you want to punch and then punch it. Okay. Well, it'll work. Okay, let's see. Where did I put all of my numbers? Let's get some of these out. Let's see, I don't want to use any of those. These are pretty. These are Thicker's Serendipity. Let's see, what number will this be? So this will be day 3 and 4. So this will be day 5. Let me get a number 5 out. And I am going to put that right there. That is cute. I like that color. That is the perfect color for this kind of odd green that was so hard to match. Okay, let's put this one in. Oh, that is so cute. All right. Okay, that will do it for today. I will be back with the next installment soon, so keep an eye out. Thanks for watching. I'm going to start with the same 6x8 plain page protector. I've already got it cut down. I cut off the edge like I did with the other one. And so this is what we have. It opens up fully and just sealed on this one edge. So what I want to do is put my center lines in first, versus with the fuse tool we did the outside first. So I have some 1/4 inch red line tape. So I think this would be stronger, but it's very wide. So I'm going to go with this 1/8 inch score tape. And I think I'm going to line it up. Let's see, which one do I want to do first? Let's see, I need to add a little bit of room for my outside tape, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to put my tape just to the left of the 3-inch mark on this. So I'm going to open this up and put something over here to hold that one open. Maybe even something stronger than that. And hopefully this will stay in place. Maybe I could throw a piece of washi on there to hold that in place. Okay, those should stay in place now. Now with my 1/8 inch score tape, problems with tape today. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna leave my 1/8 inch there. 1, 2, 3. Then put this tape just to the left of that 3-inch mark. So, and I'm going to run it from top to bottom. About right there. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to put it pretty much right on that 4-inch line, since I've got a little space at the top and bottom that is not going to be covered. Okay, burnish those really good. I'm going to also, I think I'll release just a little bit of this so I can run my 1/8 inch on this edge. And now I'm going to move this tape and maybe put it over here and run this along the bottom. Now this one, you need to make sure it gets all the way to that fused edge, because we are going to be trying to hold in shaker bits, so you don't want to leave any kind of a gap between that fused edge and your tape. These other ones will be holding paper, so they aren't as crucial. This one definitely needs to be. Before we remove any of our tape backings, we need to cut our slit for our bottom pocket. So I have got my piece of chipboard. I'm just going to open that up and lay that in there. And I'm going to just make sure that I can see my tape on either side there. And I'm going to use my fuse ruler just below your score tape. Take a craft knife and cut through. Let's make sure our cut is good. Okay, and then after the score tape is done, then you can kind of trim close to the edges. Okay, there we go. And then this one, and I'm also going to take this one and then leave that edge till very last. So just smooth that over really well. Now that our, well, let me get this one on. Now that those tapes are done, we'll peel that one off, smooth that down, and then I can just trim off the excess tape. Now that your tape is showing, you can add washi tape. I've got the skinny washi tape, so that would cover up the tape lines, but you know, I think it would be okay if you didn't. Also, I think it's just going to be up to you how you want to finish it. But now that those are all taped down, I'm going to trim all the way to the edge of my score tape on my pockets. Okay, so now there is your pocket. And once you have your shaker bits in there, then you can either do the packing tape wrap around, or you could probably sneak some score tape in there too, right at the edge, like so. It'll be a little bit tricky, but I think it can be done if you cut your tape the right length. Mine is not the right length, but anyway, you get the idea. Then you just peel it off and close that up. So there is that method. I think the sewing method is pretty well self-explanatory. You would just sew around your edges, do the same as I did with the fuse tool. Sew around your edges before you sew this. Slip your chipboard in, cut your slit, and then stitch that line. So Then fill your pocket with your shaker bits and then just stitch across the top of that. So that is how you would do it without a fuse tool.